Time to turn the desk over to Aaron for our first look at sports, Aaron. And we're talking about these guys that are kind of got a chance to come through town here. And it's okay if you can do it by yourself and come out for a skate, but they actually got to do it with their whole team.
Yeah, exactly. The Prince George Cougars on their way out to Saskatchewan for about 2 weeks. They were in the border city today to, you know, have a nice practice and get to see some of the local talent as well. After driving through the night from Prince George, the Cougars made a stop in the border city this morning before making their way to Prince Albert. While one local product had the chance to practice with his teammates on home ice, another Lloydminster native had the opportunity to join them. Former Baker Hughes Bobcat Lyndon Springer is in his first year with the Cougars. Today, the 17-year-old was back in familiar territory.
It's nice to come home, nice to get on the home ice and then get some old memories back. But yeah, it's really nice to share with a different team, you know, let them see how Lloyd is, so it's not just me seeing Lloyd again.
The Cougars start their 2-week East Division swing tomorrow night in Prince Albert. Making a stop on the way isn't out of the ordinary.
2 years ago, we stopped at the Forsberg residence in Waldheim, and then last year we were on away with the Burke family, and obviously Lyndon being from here, with, you know, his mom Kim Springer and Dwayne both, you know, offered to have us come over for, you know, to skate here and then have a little bit of lunch and keep on our way. So
Tyler Bush was a Baker Hughes Bobcat over the weekend, but for today, the Prince George prospect was a Cougar.
It's just a great experience, just to be around the team environment and see what it's like in the AJHL.
The only one on the ice wearing the birdcage won the shootout challenge.
that was good for him. I was a little disappointed by other guys, but it was good for him to go and win that. I'm sure he enjoyed that.
I don't know if that was luck or not, but yeah, just being out there, I felt pretty comfortable out there, and you know, the guys on the team just made me feel comfortable.
The former midget AAA teammates might have this opportunity again one day, but for now, Bush will stay in the border city while Springer's off to PA. The added pressure of scouts in the stands didn't affect the Bobcats or the Pontiacs this weekend. After both clubs picked up victories in their first games of the AJHL Showcase Friday, the Cats went 2 for 2 with another W Saturday afternoon. Doubling up the Canmore Eagles 4-2, Kyle Bowen scored twice for the Cats to help the Orange and Black get over 500. After winning in a shootout Friday, the Pontiacs needed extra time again to slip by the Brooks Bandits 4-3. Ryan Kern scored the game winner 2:50 into overtime. Bonnyville finished the weekend 1 point back of Spruce Grove for top spot in the North Division. After dropping their season opener Saturday in St. Albert 5-0, the Lloydminster Baker Hughes Bobcats hosted Fort Saskatchewan in their home opener. Rangers, they strike first in this one. The Cats respond a minute later. Ryan Ranciers carries it into the Rangers zone, lets it rip. The weak wrister fools Troy Tremblay. We're tied at 1. 5 minutes later, the Rangers retake their lead 4-on-4 off the draw. Jackson Young fires it on net. He tickles the twine. 2-1 Fort Sask. And they extend their lead before the first is out. Kyle Campbell in on the 2-on-1. Beauty toe drag coming up right here. Then lifts it top Ched. Rangers up 3-1 after 20 minutes. In the second, they keep it coming, now 4-1 Fort Sask. Off the draw, Bo Gieslinger picks up the loose puck. His shot is stopped, but Dylan Stang, he's there to bang home the rebound. 5-1 Rangers. The Cats try and claw their way back on the power play. Tic-tac-toe play. Tyler Bush sets up Brody Pollard in front. He makes no mistake. It's 5-2, but that's as close as they would get. 7-4 is the final. EFC rocked Lloydminster Civic Center Saturday night and delivered 11 explosive fights. 3 title belts were up for grabs on a night of finishes that saw only one bout go the distance. And as Jacob Zare reports, the main event definitely lived up to the hype.
In the first fight of the night, Cole Argue recovered from an accidental groin strike to deliver a quick knockout to his opponent Mitch Mignot.
I had the just enough anger to overshadow the pain, I think, and I went after it.
Teague Smith worked through some clinch and groundwork with his opponent Jesse Veltri before catching him with a huge knee that was the beginning of the end.
When I felt the knee hit, I knew it was over. But I hopped on him anyway until the ref stopped it, just to be sure.
Kelly Gervais took his time with Vincent Bercier, wearing him down with precision attacks before dropping him with a huge right uppercut for the KO.
Trying to be patient, trying to be technical. and I thought I executed that fairly well. My conditioning was good.
Tyson Steele captured the EFC welterweight title, landing a huge spinning back fist as a follow to a missed head kick. The back fist knocked Ben Stewart down, and Steele finished with the rear naked choke.
I generally will throw it later in training or whatever if I miss a kick or go a little too high, just to kind of keep a guy off. But I throw it hard here, and you don't expect it to land like that clean all the time. You throw it like you want it to.
For the night's main event, nationally ranked featherweights Greg Welsh and Matt Veal went to war for the EFC featherweight title. Welsh overwhelmed Veal with relentless flurries, while Veal battled back with counters and numerous takedowns. But by the middle of the third round, the ref had seen enough.
I was surprised he never fell down earlier, man. I hit hard. I hit him with everything. I can't even walk right now. I hit him so many times. But he took it all, man. Like, he's tough.
It's just a fun fight, relatively back and forth, a little more forth for Greg than back for me, but I thought my beard was going to give me a lot more power in it, but apparently not.
And for the promoters, their 10th event solidifies why EFC is one of Canada's destination MMA events.
Couldn't have ended any better than that fight. That was unbelievable. That's going to be that's the best fight I've seen all year.
You know, both guys are super tough. Matt Veal, wow, what a tough guy. He stayed in that fight for every round, and you know, he threw and came attacking Greg. I don't know if I've ever seen a better fight anywhere.
Jacob Zare, New Cap Sports.